What's up everyone, it's Green09 back here once again with some more Command & Conquer Kane's Wrath action, this time from the tournament on the weekend. I know it took a while, I wasn't really that fussed in doing too much tournament coverage here. The games, it was pretty good, there were some pretty good rounds in there. The finals, not that good. I already talked to the people in the finals and they said, oh no, VOD these other games here. And so I went through the replay pack and I found a couple of games I think will be worth VODing. I haven't seen any of them except for the last one. I will be bringing a couple of games in a row and I think I'm just going to put it in one big long VOD. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how long that VOD is. I may have to split it. But anyway, yeah, great tournament. I'm not going to tell you who wins until the end of this VOD, this entire video. So there you go. It's and not going to give away anything. Anyway, I've taken 3 games, each from 3 different match series, and all the match series were 2-1 in favour of the winner, but of course I'm not going to tell you the winner either. I don't want to give away anything, so anyone can win these games here. And first we have Excess Illusion and Unleashed UA, Zocom versus GDI, probably from the round of 16. I didn't actually look. They haven't got the events chart together yet, and I haven't had a look at the overall lower end of the bracket there, but anyway, let's jump in and get this going because it's going to be a long VOD. We have Excess Illusion, he's picked the Zocom faction, and Unleashed UA is the GDI Vanilla. And now this is 1.02 plus, so Zocom, no more bugged Preds. They're going to be very, very powerful indeed. In fact, they're more powerful than GDI in the early game because their infantry have better upgrades and they get zone shatterers, which I guess are a little bit stronger, and their predator tanks. They pretty much get everything the same, except, they don't have the air advantage until the late game because they need ceramic armor, and Zorkas, well, they're not that great still. Remember, it's 1.02 plus. They didn't change any of the balancing issues, they just merely fixed all the bugs. Mock Emp works very well. All the Steel Talons had their bugs fixed, their veterancy bugs. Zocom had their veterancy bugs fixed. Now Excess Illusion here, I'll stop talking about the patch because yes, it's just bug fixes. He's going to get first shot off, and if he micros correctly, he's going to win here, and he is going to micro correctly, and he is going to win here. And Unleashed UA, did he have it? Yes, he does have a second engineer there, but I think, oh, look at this. Illusion's got double engineer. He's going for both the bottom spikes. I don't think he can hope to secure this. Oh, no. Unleashed pulled away. He pulled his scouts away, and now he's going to kill Illusion's scouts. But now he's not going to get this structure first. Oh, Illusion, what are you doing? Get across there. Oh, man. He pulled Unleashed out of position. He may still get there in time. It's going to be close. Unleashed has to whip around, and I think he's going to get... Look how close it's going to be. Illusion's going to tip him off, and this is going to really annoy Unleashed. He's going to have to pull back. He's going to be able to save his engineer, but the rifles take damage, which means now Illusion can cut them off. He could pursue with these rifles and put these guys in the garrison there, but he's not going to. Oh, geez, that was a bit of a glitch there. Not in the game. My screen just kind of froze for a second then. But, oh, it just did it again. Alright, I hope that's not me. Maybe it's 1.02 plus, I'm not sure. But, yeah, that's the second time it's done that. I don't think anything's running in the background. I hope nothing's running in the background. And look at that, Illusion's going to take both. Oh, no, where did his second engineer go? Did he get it sniped? Oh, no, he may have lost it, or he may have actually turned around and got this spike, and I'm not quite sure what he did there. But I did miss that. I do apologize. He may be down an engineer. He may not. Unleashed still has an engineer running around. He foxholed there to prevent Illusion from getting out of there. And now he's sending the engineers unescorted across the map. Probably going to try to take Illusion spike, but this is pretty risky. Oh, what is that? Oh, no, I thought that was Unleashed trying to do something tricky there. But it looks like Illusion has armored up an APC with an engineer here, and he's going for another spike. And he's going to come down here, and Unleashed is not going to be too happy about that. His engineer is still making his way across the map, very vulnerable. This APC, if this APC sees it, which it obviously can't see it yet, but if he does see it, it's GG for that engineer there. And he's got 4 harvesters out now. Unleashed has 3 harvesters. He's going for some pitbulls. I think he realizes with that APC out there, he really wants to go cover off. He's got his own APC as well, by the way. His engineer still managed to get across the map unescorted, and he stopped firing the spike, which tells me he's probably going to capture that. Illusion has both the garrisons. Good idea protecting from the front and the back there because Unleashed, he's one of those players that's really going to want to get that. And you're looking at this right away and saying, whoa, what's that Pitbull doing? It's firing rockets, and the trail on the rockets has a lot more smoke to it. And if he gets out and if he can shoot over the spike, which is 50-50, he gets into there. Nice work. I tell you what, whenever I do it, I can never do it. But then whenever the enemy does it, they always do it. And what is that? Oh, man. Oh, man, that must be 1.02 plus doing that, the big glitching there. I am watching this replay on 1.02 plus. It can't possibly be my PC here. There is quite a fair bit of RAM being used up now, but that's because I'm running fraps. But anyway, it looks like Unleashed is going to be able to dig these guys out. He doesn't have an engineer there. He did take Illusion Spike, and he is under attack over here, so there you go. He's got 5 harvesters now, but he's pulling one of them to his expansion. He's got an expansion down. He's got a ref down there. And look at this. Illusion is going for an airfield. Is he going for ceramic armor first, or is he going for units? He is going for Zorkas. He is going for Zorkas. So here you go. Very powerful, and it's still doing that glitch thing. I'll break in between game to see if I can stop that. But yeah, it's dropping down to like 1 frame a second for a second or two, and then it's coming back up. Now Illusion is fighting down here. He probably thought there was an engineer in the APC. He wanted to protect his spikes, but this game is all over the place right now. They've got units all over the field, and they're trying to cut each other off and one-up each other. They both have 2 spikes now, so Illusion probably should do something about recapping that one, because it's very simple. It's right there. He obviously has he's just built 2 Zorkas. They are very expensive. I think they're still $1,500. Whoa, minefield, and that catches 2 more pits. Unleashed is going to be loving that. But this other people here is going to clean up the rest of those mines. So that minefield definitely paid for itself. Unleashed now getting double engineer here. He's going for the bottom spikes. He still has to worry about this one garrison. He could probably kite around and get into the what do you call it? The spike the way Illusion did, if he's lucky or not. Now, these Zorkas, they're more than capable of annihilating a Harvester or 2. Probably just 1, because there's only 2 there now. You hold like 5 rounds or something. Problem is, they can't hit moving targets, and they are called Zocom Orcas. We just call them Zorkas, though. There's the APCs, and here come the Zorkas, and oh, they just managed to get it. It was moving. It's best to get the ones in the dock, because they damage the structures quite a lot. You can see only a couple of those sonic grenades hit the refinery, and it did a lot of damage. Took a quarter of the health off. You know, that's not the whole ammunition of those guys. Most of them hit the ground in front. So there you go, very damaging against that. And all Orchestra comes in now as a Harvester. Obviously can't quite finish it off, but that's going to be very dangerous for Illusion to have now. That Harvester will be in heavy damage mode, so it will be moving much slower. And here come the Hammerheads. He's got not composite armor, ceramic armor. Unleashed now takes 1 spike. He's on 3 spike. Illusion now still hasn't gathered that one back. I wonder what Illusion is doing. He is pushing all out for this air, and he does manage to swipe that spike there as well, so he's not going to be able to secure that area now. Unleashed is on 4 spikes. Obviously Unleashed, I mean, you really can feel that that's what he's going to do. There is an APC down there, and now he's seen the Hammerheads. These Pitbulls have got no chance at destroying those, by the way, with their upgrades. And oh man, where is the Damage Harvester? He's not targeting the Damage Harvester first. He's actually targeting a second Harvester. Illusion may get away without no Harvester losses there. Now he's changed his mind, and he misses out on it. Oh man, Unleashed, what are you doing, buddy? Oh man, that Harvester needed just like 2 hits, and he instead attacked this Harvester here. He's sending Pitbulls in. He's going to suicide. Oh, minefields. Oh, Illusion. How did you save that? Oh man, amazing play there by Illusion to save those Harvesters there. Needs to re-rally over here. He's actually sorting his economy out right now, moving the Harvesters, selling off the war factories. And oh man, there's slingshots out by Unleashed, but APM is done, and these slingshots don't have tungsten, but they're still pretty formidable against these units here. And yeah, he's definitely going to shoot down a couple of these Hammerheads. He really can't afford to lose these Hammerheads, Illusion. Oh man, he could have pulled back and let the APCs do the work. None of the slingshots end up going, oh, there goes one now, but the slingshots, without any infantry in the Hammerheads, they can tank a little bit of fire there. He's going to need a few more slingshots. There you go, he's getting them now. He's actually getting an airfield. He may be going for Orcas of his own. Yes, he's going for Orcas of his own, so he's not going for Firehawks or anything like that. I thought he would go for Firehawks just to disrupt Illusion, because he's invested in it. Where are those 2 Zorkas, by the way? I can't even see it. There they are. They may have been raiding. I didn't see. I apologize. They may have sniped another Harvester down. Illusion is pushing for an attack here. These Predator tanks no longer bugged. He has AP ammo. There's a couple of APCs overlapping there. Can't even see them. They're like directly on top of each other. There you go. And these slingshots just chilling over here. Now the Zocom Orca Strike is pretty potent, as it does have sonic grenades as well. And oh geez. I don't know why he stopped there for a second. He stopped there for a second. Now he's moving forward. That slingshot has definitely been caught in a rally there. And he may not quite... Yes, he's going to finish it off. Illusion's like, hey, free slingshot. So I'm going to take that now. He really needs to destroy as much of those as he can, especially if he's going to continue up. And he does have Firehawks and Orcas, so that's interesting. I mean, a lot of these Harvesters now lining up. That one empty there. I think he needs to sort his what do you call it? Harvesters out a little bit more. Here come the Zorkas. He doesn't even need them, but he's going to use them now. And oh man, those tanks take some terrible damage. He's just rolling 2 Zorkas all game, and Unleashed isn't really doing anything about it. He's like, there's just 2 there. I don't need to do anything about that. Here come the Firehawks. Have they got missiles or have they got bombs? That's the question. They're going to come down here. Illusion's still got some Harvesters lining up. One of them is not doing anything. It is idle there, so he obviously misordered that there. Orca's firing over there, and he's building Firehawks of his own. Oh no, he needs to lift off. Oh, and he does save his air units there, so that's pretty good. Nice work there from Illusion. He's going to need to drop down another one. Can he get? Yes, he does. Uses a slingshot to snipe down one of the Firehawks. What happened to those units over there? They have moved up here along the top of the map. Unleashed has 4 tanks chasing. He can probably destroy the units here, and his Marv is just about to pop out, so he's going to be fine here. Illusion could just run around and lure these units around into the back of the base. And oh, more Firehawks or Orcas going down, perhaps. I'm not quite sure. And Orca Strike on the command post, trying to prevent him from dropping any more airfields. Illusion does have an airfield. He's placed it way up there, so obviously Unleashed can't find it. And these APCs are going to reverse move into these Predator tanks. That's not a good idea. I'm not sure what happened to these Predator tanks. They must have been destroyed. APCs just don't have the firepower to take these Predators down right now. and that one Pitbull will go down there. So he does have his tech center. Illusion does have a tech center. Not really doing much with it now. I'm surprised he's going back for more hammerheads now. He's actually going for firehawks still. He's still following up his firehawks, trying to disrupt Unleashed firehawks. But I can't feel that Unleashed has just built firehawks just to disrupt Illusion's firehawks. He's got max upgrades too. He's got both Stratifighter and he's got what do you call it, hard points. And there is a Marv about to come out for Excess Illusion. Well, it's quite a way away, but still. Not sure where that slingshot's going. You can't afford to throw away expensive hardware like that. And he's going to lose. You look at that. Unleashed even targeting the damage one first, so that's nice work there. Illusion trying to pull all his forces back. He has a few tanks there. Where are the aircraft? They're over here doing something, and Firehawk's bombing. They cannot get the Reclamator hub though. Looks like the Zorkus may have wounded it. And what was that? Oh, Zone Raiders coming out. That's what we like to see, Zone Raiders. They're standing in the blue tib, but it doesn't appear to do anything to them because they have those suits on. Not their tib suits, but they just get suits anyway because they're beefy. And anyway, looks like Unleashed has moved these tanks all the way over here. Maybe able to snipe down this power plant, which will be a really big pain for Illusion. Needs to move some of these harvesters. The Marv is just... Oh, jeez. Drag select there. The Marv is just harvesting the main field here. And Illusion, he's using his harvester to fight, but that doesn't go down too well. He's got an elite Predator tank. He's going to want to do something about that pretty quickly. Looks like the Zone Troopers, Zone Raiders, are for the Marv here. And the two Firehawks are flying around somewhere. Where are they? There they are. They're just flying up over there. Zorka's taking off. He's been rolling with two Zorkas, two Firehawks all game. And oh man, Unleashed got railguns against Zocom. That's really risky, by the way, because Zocom tend to push a lot of air and infantry, and that's not what they're good against. And two veteran Zorkas, they've been running all game long, and now they've actually ranked up. Took their sweet time. But Unleashed, I'm not sure why. I mean, oh, he's got an army over here. He needs to watch out. That slingshot needs to get out of there. I don't know why he's up front. And this is a powerful Marv. It's got double rocket, double rail, and all these Predator tanks now. Luckily, their bugs a bit. The XP has been fixed. This would have a heroic Marv right now. And there are battle markers everywhere. The airfield is down. Both those Zorkas go down with it, but the Firehawks are still alive. And the Marv is just running these units down here. That Firehawk will not be able to escape, though. He's going to get shot down. That's not good. Flies back over there. Unleashed not realizing his harvest is going to go down as well. He's actually harvested the entire middle field here. And here we go. This is what Illusion should have done before. He should have engaged with infantry and saved all his tanks, because he can take this Marv down, no worries, especially with the rear armor facing them. They can be able to take that out pretty quickly. There's no anti-infantry in the Marv, and it does go veteran there. It did kill a ton of tanks. He's even trying to target the rocket harvester down there. We go, just trying to deny that. But really, I don't think he can... Oh, it takes a slingshot out as well. That hurts. He really can't afford to be losing that kind of hardware. But again, he won't be able to save his Marv. It did a ton of damage, though. And straight to heroic for you. And we have a Firehawk over here as well, waiting to bomb something. Looks like the tech center and the comm center is down for Illusion. And I'm not sure he's got it back. He has got engineers down here, but he hasn't actually reclaimed these spikes. He's forgotten about them. He's got a second engineer here. He hasn't actually recaptured that one. He hasn't actually recaptured his main spike as well, and he's using these air transports. He's one of those players that really likes to use those in the late game. The V-35s. Oh, Zocom Marv getting dominated. Didn't even realize that was there. And we have the rocket infantry over here. Unleashed does not have AP ammo, so railguns instead of AP ammo. Can't help but feel like that wasn't, such a great idea. What's happening over there? Not much. These Firehawks still flying around for Illusion there, so he seems to have forgotten about a fair bit of his units now. And Unleashed going back for his Marv. What's that? It is an Ox. It gets shot at by those slingshots, but he will make an escape over here. Illusion has claimed both the bottom spikes. He still hasn't claimed this spike though, so it's 2 spikes apiece. Unleashed on 4 spikes for quite a long time, and here we go. Unleashed scans, he's probably going to steal that now because it's moving. But yeah, these... Oh, watch out, supersonic airstrike, and oh no, it doesn't miss. Oh, it doesn't miss. That didn't make any sense at all. It kind of spliced a few of them. You can see that some of them went straight to the red health, but they are Zocom hammerheads, so they have a lot of health. And he switched target a little bit too soon. He might want to switch back to those. And what's happening over here? Firehawk's coming down and sniping these guys down here. Where is... Oh, there we go. Fine. I was going to say, he's still got Firehawks as well and managed to snipe one of them down. Unleashed going to run forward. Can't really hope to save this. Illusion should target fire these tanks down, not just order an attack move here. He's actually trying to get the harvesters to fight, I think, and now he's moving through. He's actually going double airfield. Oh no, well, I thought he was going for Zorkas then because he has a lot of land pads here, but that's just for the Firehawks. What's happening over there? Zone Troopers over there, both sharing Tiberium over there. Here come the Firehawks, and these Railgun Predators will get cleaned up. There's just too much aircraft here for them to handle. And they will go down. And Kimasabi down in the bottom right hand corner. I hope no one can read what he just wrote there. That would be bad. Now he was going to be pausing the video and zooming in. But it depends on the quality of the video whether or not you can see that there. And we have these Firehawks rolling around. And Illusion's going to need another airfield now. Selling off his War Factory. He just didn't even have a comm center. He just had to replace it then. So I'd like to see the money at the end of this game here. Illusion still hasn't claimed that spike there. Unleashed still holds 2 spike to Illusion's 2 spike. He has a lot of aircraft over here placing down the airfield, recalling a lot of his riflemen back over there. And here come the slingshots. There's only 2. They don't have tungsten. No upgrades there. No AP ammo. Does he have AP? Oh, he doesn't have AP ammo. Unleash is all of a sudden dead in the water. So there's that V35 coming back in again. And he's going to be like, well, I'll just land here and maybe take your MCV. I mean, the problem with the V35, and it may be shot down as it lands. No, it doesn't. It does get away. He's going to go for the MCV. He's actually going around the MCV to try to block his view. And now he's going to get in. Is he going to get in? Oh, no, he didn't get in, but Unleash packed up his MCV anyway. So he did delay him a little bit there. But here's the thing, I mean, it's really easy to notice a V35's flying into your base other than, whoa, what's happening over here? Slingshots versus hammerheads. The hammerheads aren't focusing though, and they will be destroyed there, just not causing enough damage. And Firehawk's flying over, he's going to get a heroic slingshot if he's not careful, because that one there is at elite, and he's got a veteran one as well. And losing a fair bit of his fight, his, what do you call it? Losing a fair bit. Oh no, bombs and bombs again, no more air tech for you. And illusion. Oh, there's another airfield there, and he gets that one too. Oh, that's not good. But both the slingshots got killed. He could have saved them. A lot of expenditure here for both sides. And the Marv is back out for Unleashed. It has 1 rail triple rocket, and this area here is as good as dead for illusion. He needs M grenades. That's really the only thing he's got left to save it, because it's got triple rocket in the Marv, which means he can shoot down air over a period of time. And he is just selling up. Is he going for M grenades? He kind of needs it. He's building. This better be an armory. I hope it's an armory. Place it down, illusion. What was it? It was another barracks. He's just going all out barracks. I don't think he needs to empt the Marv. It's going to cause too much damage, I think. What's happening over here? Not much indeed. All the Tiberium is pretty much gone. This Marv is really it for Unleashed though. If he loses the Marv, he could lose the game. He still has 4 Firehawks, so I'm assuming that would keep him in it. Oh no, the MCV just got annihilated there. He tried to pack it up to save it, but it was not enough there. And look at that, illusion is down. So there you go, the first game from the tournament there, 15 minutes, 25 seconds. I'm going to skip over the stats a little bit there because I don't want this VOD to go too long. You can see them there for yourself, Unleashed. It was pretty close all game. A lot of expenditure from both sides of their units that they could have saved. But other than that, interesting 1.02 fight between a GDI and a Zocom there. Interesting decisions. Let's move on. And time for our next game here. Who have we got? And we are on 1.02, so that's why you can't see most of these replays. Here we go. Alright, now this game here, Excess Illusion, by the way, I'll tell you the result of that game, so if you don't want to hear, or the result of the series, if you don't want to hear it, turn your mic off now. But anyway, Illusion did win the series because he continued on to play. Actually, I don't want to tell you who he plays because I've got more games of other guys coming up, but yeah. Illusion did win that series 2-1. This game here, who do we have? We have State of the Union playing as GDI against Master Leaf 5 playing as Traveller 59. So here we go. We have State of the Union over here. He's placing down his, what do you call it? Power plant. We're on decision. I've already said that. Alright. Oh, I just need to readjust my seat here and move it forward a little bit more. But Master Leaf, what's he going to do? He's going for single portal and single barracks here for State of the Union as well. So he's, I mean, he only went for 1 engineer. You can actually get to this spike faster than you can get to that spike, I think. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. It looks closer, but you have to go up and around. I usually draft if I'm just going for 1 spike, I usually go for this one because I can always get there before the enemy can. Because, I mean, he can overwhelm with buzzers, but he has to send them single file and he can just snipe them down. You should always be able to get this spike first. But anyway, looks like State of the Union is going to get up there. Again, actually, I'm not too quite sure of that. I just remember doing it once, and it's worked ever since, pretty much. Master Leaf is going for both the spikes. He's going to grab both of them. He's even got another engineer, so he's going to go for this spike here, so he's going to snipe it down. He's going to find it uncaptured too, so this was a little bit of a iffy decision from State of the Union, because Master Leaf is going to get $500 when he captures that, and it's going to put him really far ahead, where normally he wouldn't get $500 because State of the Union should have captured it. So it's going to put him a little bit more ahead than he wants to be. And, that didn't make sense either. Alright, but anyway, we have State of the Union. He's got some forces down here, and it looks like Master Leaf is going to try and flank around. If State of the Union isn't watching this buzzer swarm, no, he's not going to cut back in. He's going to go through. State of the Union is going to make it into Master Leaf's base, but Master Leaf is going to be pleased to see that that is not captured. He's going to gain $500 from it. He's got a lot of buzzers in his main as well, but State of the Union, he doesn't seem to care too much. Places his second ref. Master Leaf's ref is a little bit behind because obviously he still hasn't captured that spike. Just doing so now, so he's going to be able to plant that down and benefiting from 3 spikes with the bonus from the 3rd spike there. And here we go. He's got 3 harvesters down. He's working on his 4th. By the looks of it, State of the Union is just about to pump out his 4th. So State of the Union technically has more economy, but that will disappear very, very quickly. I mean, he's only on 1 spike. Master Leaf is on 3 spike. He is a harvester down right now, but eventually when State of the Union cuts harvester production, which he's going to shortly, he's actually, and there goes that glitch again. That's got to be 1.02, that can't be me. 1.02 plus, sorry. And Master Leaf is just chilling there. State of the Union not making any attempt to really clear that scout. He could use a harvester to clear it, but again, what I was saying about harvesters, eventually State of the Union is going to cut harvester production, and Master Leaf will manage to catch up to that, and then he'll be benefiting with the extra spike. He's probably benefiting now because he's pulling in more money than he can spend. He's probably got more in the bank than what State of the Union has, and that's going to be benefiting him all game long, because spikes will continue to make money until they are destroyed or recaptured. So they're always a source of income. That's why in the super late game you shouldn't destroy them, you should really try to capture them, because you really do need the Tiberium there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 harvesters, 3 ref, 4 State of the Union, going for the standard. Here comes the APC. He needs to get rid of that buzzer swarm, because it's really telling Master Leaf everything he needs to know. He's like, alright, there's no attack coming. I can see, oh geez, you can see a crane though. I'm not sure if you can see that crane. Buzzer vision isn't that big, and crane expand, I've seen this happen a fair bit, and it's pretty popular. I mean, it gives you the ability to continue to build, and Master Leaf's going to see that that's being built even if you can't see the crane. You saw the power plant drop if he was paying attention, and the MCV moving. And here we go, we got a push coming from Master Leaf. He's going to go for Gunwalker, 1 Seeker tank there, probably predominantly Gunwalker, and he's going to go for Cultist as well. This is a nasty push here. And what State of the Union could do is dig some foxholes right now, because he's going to need them. I mean, it'll just force the buzzers swarm, and he can only use that power once, and he realizes there's an attack coming. He's just going to build nothing but APCs. The MCV not quite moving far. He's actually sending these APCs down here. He really needs every APC he can get at this center area, because he can see Cultists now. He can see this attack coming. Is he going to turn around? No, he's going to keep going. He needs to deploy his MCV as well, because he needs tower support. He needs to fall back into his base, because his build radius is very limited right here. The Cultists can easily snipe these harvesters. Not snipe these harvesters, but swipe these harvesters. And a Shadow Tank comes out. Oh, that's bad. He's going to want to steal that, but both the Cultist squads have used up their targets. That one there, not quite recharging, is getting killed now. He's going to want to pull that one back. Oh no, he grabs a harvester instead. I was going to say, you got to watch out. If they steal the Shadow Tanks, you're in all sorts of trouble, because they're used against you and they're really nasty. And look at that, State of the Union now. He's actually going to have to destroy that harvester there. He's got an airfield down as well, and he's trying to get these buzzer hives there. No counter aggression here from State of the Union. Looks like Master Leaf is going for an expansion while this is happening. What was that? That looked interesting. That must have been a glitch. And here we go. AP ammo is done. He's still got these Shadow Tanks. He's done a good job of keeping them back. They are going to push back these Gunwalkers, because they really can't do much against those Shadow Tanks. The Shadow Tanks just go straight through everything. And more APCs being recalled, but now he's going to do something about that. I wouldn't be surprised if he puts a Rax down. Now he's going for economy. He still has this crane, so he definitely needs to get a Rax down and do something about getting that spike back, because it's right there, and Master Leaf can actually see a little bit around it. Now these Seeker Tanks are very weak against these towers. These towers, they be able to just cut through them. He's even getting hammerheads, and he's going to use them to snipe down the Cultist squads. Master Leaf not paying too much attention here. He should snipe down that last Cultist squad with the hammerheads, and then he'll be free to run in and kill all these units here. But he's not going to. He lost his last hammerhead here, and he needs to be careful, because he's got those Shadow Tanks there, but there are no more Cultists here, so he's going to be fine. These Gunwalkers are going to be forced back. What's happening here? Cultists getting around there. I'm not sure how they got around there, but they will be destroyed. Master Leaf not paying too much attention there. And State of the Union shattering his attacks. Master Leaf, what's he doing? He's gone for an expansion there. Oh, minefield actually. That's enemy minefield. He must have used a captured APC to place that. And he is pushing forward with these units. Now he's going to pull back. You realise he doesn't have enough anti-infantry. He could get overwhelmed by Cultists or something like that. And he has got double ref down here, and he is going for... No, he's not going for an engineer. He needs to get that down right now. Finally clearing out those scouts. State of the Union needs to reorganize his forces here. Probably could sell that silo. He doesn't need the silo. He's still using the crane, and he's got a lot of these towers. He's selling them now. He's reorganizing his forces. Master Leaf, what's he going to do? He's got a tech center down. State of the Union has no eyes on the center of the map. He needs some scouts up there now. Master Leaf could sneak through there, but Master Leaf can't see the center of the map either, so this is interesting. Neither side can see the center of the map, so they're both a bit afraid of it. Here we go. Master Leaf sending down a Gunwalker right now. Hexapod is on its way. He's actually going for a Marv. How far away is the Hexapod? It's still a long way out. The Marv will definitely get out as long as he doesn't stall on cash. And then he can pretty much do whatever he wants. Imp grenades, juggernauts, whatever. Master Leaf does not have a second ref down. He's actually got to move his drone platform. He doesn't have enough build radius to place down his next ref there. And he's going to... I mean, he doesn't even really need it that soon, because he's still got all this TP. State of the Union has cleaned it up further, because he had 3 ref. Master Leaf just had 2. And State of the Union are moving his harvesters now as well. And a lot of towers coming up. He knows he doesn't want Cultists to get in there, and there is a harvester just sitting idly there. He needs to fix that right now. Zone troopers coming out, obviously for the Marv. He needs to watch out. There's some shock troopers there. They're obviously for the Hexapod, which is about to pop out now. Marv not too far behind it. 2 zone trooper squads out so far. No, just 1. He needs another one there. Tower there just to protect against Prodigy, but it will not stop a Prodigy by itself. Prodigy will just come through the back and snipe down that MCV. He's going to need more, but he's probably not willing to build him. He's got the Hammerhead there, which could just patrol around this area. Marv is out. He needs to watch out. Those zone troopers are very expensive, and they're just about to get sniped down. He needs to get them into the Marv. Where'd he go? He didn't order them into the Marv. Oh man, I think he lost them. Yeah, he lost them. He didn't go into the Marv. He gave them a move order by accident, I think, there. A few APCs moving through the center, cleaning up that Gunwalker here. And Engineers coming down now to help the Marv. Here come the Juggernauts. And here comes the Prodigy, though. I think he's just going to teleport in. No, he misses the teleport. Oh, no, he missed the teleport. Oh, that was terrible. That's going to cost him a little bit here. But he could probably still destroy the Marv. There's not enough Juggernauts. The Marv does need to get back. What's happening up there? Big sell up there from State of the Union. And no, he's going to actually pull back there. He's not going to fight that. There's too many towers, and he doesn't want to get sucked into that there. Second Juggernaut comes out. The more Jugs out, the worse it's going to get for Master Leaf. He's probably still alright to attack with just 2 here, but he's just going to keep building those. And, oh, look at that. Shard Launchers is done. There's no aircraft here. There's just going to be aircraft soon. Crane is still up for State of the Union. Preparing his Marv now. And Area Mind Control. Where's the Prodigy there? I don't know how he got so close without any of the towers targeting him. That was weird. That's happened to me a lot. The towers tend to be like, oh, I'm not going to target the Prodigy, I'm just going to target buildings. But anyway, he's got this Hex Pod over here, he's got the healing going on it, and he's got the Shard. Still with the Shard? I'm not sure what he's doing with those. And obviously State of the Union. There's that glitch again. That can't possibly be, maybe it is me, I don't know. I'll have to see what's going on there. I hope it's not too disruptive there. It doesn't happen very often. Another Engineer coming out to grab that Husk. Where is the Husk? No, he crushed it. There you go. You can crush your own Husks. So everyone keeps saying you can't. Obviously, Master Leaf didn't do it because he's too far away. Another Area Mind Control goes off. The Prodigy just making a pain of itself. And the reason why these turrets here, I think, is because he doesn't want the Hammerhead to come over and snipe it down. But these Juggernauts now are building. He needs more gun turrets, though. And he's going for an upgrade. I think it's going to be Emp Grenades. And this will be problematic for Master Leaf because he's going to be pushed further and further back until what do you call it? I mean, like I said, he's going to be pushed further back, and he can't go forward with these Emp Grenades around. Emp Grenades is done. He's even calling in some infantry that I'm not sure where they even went. There's V-35s over there. They must have been called in way back here or something. There is some APCs here, but there's some Mechapedes over there to take care of that. And here we go. Oh, teleporting the... Oh, it's hardly even worth teleporting like half an inch across the screen there, but he is going to teleport it. And the Juggernauts now, there are 4 of them, that's bad. There's the Shard Launcher to wipe that Hammerhead. That Hammerhead's got no chance there. Emp Grenades go off, but they obviously missed by a mile. APCs have been cleaned up now. State of the Union starting to leech that Tiberium over there. He couldn't move his MCV because he still has a crane. No, yes, he still has a crane. Could sell off some forces here, re-rally himself, organize himself. He's not too organized. And there's a Prodigy just causing problems again. It's so problematic. And he's going to move these Emp Grenades forward again, and he should be able to get an Emp off on the Marv. Here we go, Emp Grenades off, and oh no, he teleports. Well, he teleports under Emp, which is an exploit, but he teleported really before. I mean, I don't know if that'd be classed as exploit, because he seemed to teleport it right as the Emp Grenades were in midair, and the Emp effect did have an effect there, but he wasn't iffy. Anyway, State of the Union has 5 Juggernauts here, and they are crunched up, which is really bad for him, because if the Prodigy comes in with Area Mind Control, he can shatter this, and that's what this Travel 59 faction does the best. They really shatter forces here. The Hex Pod now getting a lot of repairs from these guys over here. I'm not sure where the Mechapedes are. They're still in the main base. He's going for Storm Riders, though. The Marv... Oh, geez, it's down. It's down. He got the Hexapod. I didn't see that going down. It still had a fair bit of health, but he's smashed it. He just smashed it, and Master Leaf, that's GG. That happens a lot with Master Leaf. Once the Hex is out of the way, it's really the end of the game. But anyway, nice work from State of the Union. If you don't want to know the outcome of this series, mute now. But anyway, State of the Union did win the series, I believe 2-1. It may have been 2-0. Actually, no, I think it was 2-0. I'm not quite sure on that, but I know that State of the Union did win there. They got about the same amount of money, but kill-death ratio in favour of State of the Union there. Anyway, there's the stats if you want to see them. I'm going to skip over them pretty quickly because this video, of course, will be a long time. And we got one more game for you today. Let's jump into my replay folder, and where is it? And that's right, you read the name correctly. I'm in this replay here, and I'm playing Spectre. Now, in the last tournament, Spectre beat me 2-1. And in this tournament, we came up against each other. And I'm going to tell you the result, but it's not going to tell you the outcome of this game. Now, the result of this game, and mute now if you don't want to hear it. The result of this series, is 2-1 in favour of Spectre again. Oh man, I can't believe I let it slip. But this game here, it's there's no telling who's going to win this game, because obviously I do win a game in this series, and I'm not going to tell you who wins this game. But anyway, I'm playing as the GDI forces on the... Well, geez, there's a lot of people watching this game. I'm playing as the GDI forces on the left-hand side, and Spectre is playing as Nod on the right-hand side. And he's just going to draft minimal scouts here. He's only got 2 down the guts, 1 down the middle. Not down the middle, down to the south here. I have triple rifle going there, so I'm doing like a pile drive strategy here, and you can see when I stop them to regroup them, and I stop them again to make sure they're pretty... Yeah, there you go. Just to let the other ones catch up. So that's a pretty nifty thing there, instead of sending them backwards and forwards. I'm going to win this fight, no doubt. I know he's Nod, so I should be able to win it. He's got to send like 4 squads to overwhelm this, and he's just not going to get it. I don't even think he gets 1 squad. Yes, he does get 1 squad, which is a pain for me, because that's 1 more set of eyes I don't have, because I was planning to split up and down to get full coverage here, and an extra squad would have been really great. I see that he hasn't gone down here, so I've taken this structure over here. I placed the power plant up the top because I figured he thought it would be over here if he shadow rushed. Maybe I could hide it for a little while there. Power plant not so close to the ref there. People will be burning me on that. But anyway, I ordered these guys away, and then they turn around by themselves. I ordered them back up here, and then they just turn around. I'm like, what's going on there? Now, Spectre, though, he gave away that he was rushing because he had too many scouts. Like, I'm like, alright, he's counter-scattering really hard. He's got another scouting squad coming up here. I dig the foxhole just to be a pain and to get him out of the way. I actually defeated that scouting squad there, and I'm like, alright, he's built too many scouts to not be rushing. And you see there, even I moved these guys from down there to cover the center. And I'm just like, yep, there we go. There's the bikes. Alright, you guys get back down to that garrison. Saw what I needed to see. And again, he had too much counter scouting. Too much counter scouting is telling me, hey, he wants to hide something from me. Yeah, he could be ecoing, but he's setting himself back by building too many scouts. And now the fact that I know he's got 3 bikes here now, the good thing about these games is that I can tell you what I was thinking at the time in the game. So this is great. And anyway, I can see the bikes, I know they're there. I'm like, hey, I got 2 pitbulls. I can snipe down your bikes 1 shot. You can't snipe down a pitbull 1 shot. You need 4 bikes. I'm pretty sure you need 4 bikes for that. And he's not going to be able to do that. He's actually moving, and I see this expansion going down to the blue, and I'm like, alright, he's going down to the blue, trying to get my scouting going over there. Now he slips back around. He slips back around to the top of the map. The only area I can't see, so I assumed, because I see over here, that the bikes have moved all the way back home, and they're actually up here. Then I get like, alright, maybe we'll just move back to my main field. I don't know how he got around up there. I really let that slide. I should have seen that coming, and I'm just like, oh no. And see, now I'm going back up there. They managed to sneak around in the fog at the top, and I did not see that coming my way. I should have just let that harvester continue to refine, because it would have got me more money. But that was bad that he did get that 1 harvester, and then he's going to get almost away with almost all of his bikes. So yeah, again, because I went up here and I scouted up here, I figured the bikes had made it all the way back to the base, because I couldn't see them at all, but somehow they managed to elude me and get back over the top there. So that was pretty bad. I'm going to have to rebuild another harvester if I want my ratio back, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. There are a couple of pitbulls out. There's 3 pitbulls out, but I know the bikes are all the way back at home here. And I know that he has expanded down here, so I'm just like, hey, you know, I'm just going to go down here and just be a pain. I'm going to take this structure, I think, with the... Oh, no, I'm not going to be able to take it because he's going to take it there. But basically, and you see, why was the barrier drafted there? I desperately needed some more rifles, because what I was going to do is just build mass preds, as many preds as I could, dig 2 foxholes here for anti-infantry, and then I'll just deny him the blue field, and eventually he'd run out of money. He won't be able to move his MCV because there'll be too many tanks here. Again, digging another foxhole. It's really strategical. I mean, you really got to hope that Spectre does not put down the shredder turret, which he's got one queued. Here's the anti-infantry wall. This is where the tanks were going to sit. But he snipes one of them down. Luckily, though, the other squad gets through, but there's just not enough rifles in it to be effective. And as you can see, they're even taking their sweet time getting that militant squad down, because there's only like 1 or 2 guys left there. And now it's tanks and pitbulls versus predator. No, pitbulls and preds versus these bikes here. I'm just like, hey, this is pretty good. He's going to have to attack into predator tanks, and he just doesn't really want to do that. I needed to save a pitbull though, because I needed the stealth detection, and I couldn't quite finish that harvester off. My preds are only trickling in, remember. I'm desperately trying to get them down as fast as I can. I do have an expansion down. Scout's still going off up there. He has got some units down here, and there's a war factory. I'm like, oh, he's got a war factory here now. That's a pain. That one pitbull is about to go down. He's losing a lot of bikes. Like, this is not cost effective for him at all, but he's getting blue, well, he's not getting blue tib yet, but he will be getting blue tib. But now he's going to pump out, whatever that was, he cancelled it. And I'm just like, alright, those bikes have pretty much been devastated. He's got no Scorpion tanks. My tanks are starting to build up now. There's only 3, 4, 5. Some of them got caught in a rally somewhere, so they're a bit delayed. And there's another war factory here now, so I'm double feeding Predator tanks into the map here. And it's a real pain because, you know, I just couldn't kill these tanks, man. I was trying to focus them down, and they just get behind and around, and they're getting repairs, and I'm just like, die, get so close, and then my Predator tanks, they jumble up, and they just, that Scorpion tank gets in the way, and it's like, shoot him, yes, kill him, and they're like, oh no, there goes a flame, there goes my infantry there. And now I was predicting like a barracks is going to drop any second now, and there's that glitch again. CGF, that better not be you, that better be me. Still got that scouting squad down there. A lot of tanks coming in now, of course. I've got a lot of tanks here, but I can't even see the harvester. He can't dock it, of course, because if he does, I'll see it. And this is just a problem. He just gets the better positioning. All these tanks are getting blocked by the war factory, and I'm just like, far out. This is getting very messy indeed. I'm just trying to pull my tanks back to try to crush these infantry here. I'm like, I'll just crush over these guys here, and then focus down the rest of these tanks. And that doesn't seem to go too well. It gets to the point here. He's got a lot of Scorpions already now, and I'm just like, far out. This is not working. I needed anti-inf. I needed better positioning here, but he's going to be able to destroy these forces, and I've decided to give up and pull back. I do have double ref here, so I was spending a lot of money on that ref expansion, and he does have an emissary. So I do have forces here. I've got these tanks coming down here now. I've cleaned that up. I've got good economy down here. Spectre's going to have to expand, which he is now. A lot of the blue Tiberium crystal actually does get destroyed, but he is still refining blue crystal over there. And I don't know how he managed to run those scouts over just before they got to that foxhole there. And he's going to counterattack. He does have both the bottom spikes as well, so he's 3 spike to my 1 spike. And he has been forced to build a lot of tanks, but of course I've got a lot of Predator tanks, and as long as my positioning is good, I should be okay. These Predator tanks here are caught out, but they're just going to reverse move while these guys move in here. And he's kind of sandwiched here. He's going to get stuck in between these 2 areas, and this is pretty good for me. These tanks pull back, but then they pull forward again. I use the spike, try to use the spike as cover there, not intentionally, but it ended up working out pretty good. A lot of these Scorpion tanks couldn't actually shoot that Predator tank behind there, and it actually turned out pretty good. I actually managed to destroy a decent number of Scorpion tanks there. And Spectre now, he does have the emissary. He hasn't deployed yet, so he's going to be down on economy pretty soon. You can see that he doesn't have any more forces apart from what he's got here. And I still have a lot of Tiberium to burn. He's going to pull these tanks up here, going to try to snipe down these Predator tanks. But of course, I'm over here. I'm going for Orcas. I'm like, alright, we'll go for Orcas. We'll pull these guys back. And Spectre's actually going to pull back now as well. Alright, and we're back. Now, I build grenaders just as I destroy the garrison there, so that's probably not a good idea. But anyway, I'm looking a bit iffy. I mean, I've got the double ref here. I've got the airfield. I haven't got the Orcas up yet. I've got an engineer. I'm not sure if I intentionally... I think I might have accidentally built that engineer. I didn't mean to. Or maybe I'm going for an APC. Yes, I have got an APC there, and he is going to make his way up there. So sending some scouts in. We'll need to get some more vision on the map. Spectre, though, he's stalled a little bit. He does have a second Conyard out, but he hasn't got enough economy down here. So I'm still rolling in a fair bit of cash right now, and he hasn't. I'm going to pull all these forces down here. I'm going to get that ABC to clean these rockets up. Then he's going to try to go and flank around the back and capture something, because I like doing that in the matches over here. And he has a cloaked flame tank up there. It is cloaked, I can't see it, but those Orcas, which we're going to go and attack harvesters, end up going and attack up there. And there is a cloaked flame tank here as well. That's just going to be a pain. There's my scan. Only get one of those, and I'm going to be able to save the war factory there. So that's pretty good. I am attacking down here, but he's going to stealth it up pretty soon. I do go for sensor pods, which have had their stupid delay removed, so that's good news for them. And he's moving his MCV. I'm not sure why he's moving it a little bit there, but he has got another flame tank. And the Orcas, I'm not sure where they are. Where have the Orcas gone? This army is just back and forth. Can't decide if I want to go in. Here we go. They were attacking Scorpion tanks there, because I couldn't see the harvesters. And he does have a flame tank here, and he's going to try and destroy this here. I've got the Orcas over here. I don't have any stealth detection, I don't think. But I do have the sensor. Actually, I think he just fires. Yeah, he just tries to get it. Yeah, and it goes down there. Can't quite get that airfield. Now I know he's got 2 Conyards. And I'm like, oh man, he's going to push this into me. He's going to obelisk wall. I'm going to die. I don't have enough units. I don't have enough ground units. I don't have any tech. So I'm going to go for the APMO hammerhead strategy and hope for the best, because I felt like at this stage of the game I'd been, aside from my aggressiveness at the start, I'd just been turned around and I couldn't get back on the offensive. There is an APC somewhere. There he is. I'm like, nothing there. We'll just keep going down here. And there goes the mine drop. Try to spread out. It's actually pretty good. I used the Orcas and the tanks basically just to stall Spectre for as long as possible while I triple war factory these what do you call it, hammerheads out. And as you can see, he's even building his Redeemer engineering facility there. And I'm just basically trying to stall him for as long as possible until I can get a million of these guys out. Meanwhile, I'm going to take this refinery there, gather his TIB, and spread my base over there. It's getting very messy for me indeed, these forces here. They can't hope to hold. They're just, like I said, just to keep Spectre busy there. He's going to be able to destroy everything here. Now, you can see one airfield. You can probably see a hammerhead or two, but he's just not expecting all these hammerheads. You can see there's a lot of them building up now. and I actually just like sell all out of this this area here. Spectre's like, hey, there's no more forces left, Green Zero is dead, I'm going to win. But the Orcas, they snipe down his power. That's just a prelude to what I'm going to do to him in a minute, and what I am going to do to him is really just annihilate all his power grid, and since if he has no power, he's going to lose the game. And those two Orcas do get it away. You can see there's a lot of hammerheads here, and something I tried against Steve Nash is to split them into two groups when you have this much to hit two different bases, because once they have no power, they're dead. They are dead meat. But it was very powerful against Steve Nash, but he had Tib Core just about done, which really broke it, and most people won't have Tib Core done. He's not, Spectre hasn't got Tib Core, he doesn't realise what's happening here. I'm trying to build structures and place them over here. I haven't actually got any down yet, and here we go, here's the hammerheads. Take out the operations center, and Spectre, no more double A turrets for you, and now I'm going to target power plants. He actually places another one even before I level it, which is pretty bad. But I'm going to come through and I'm going to level power plants. I'm pretty sure he's like, you know, he hasn't rebuilt it yet. Level his power, and then I see it over there. And this is the thing, I come in, I think CGF made a mistake here because I ordered an attack and they actually attacked the air turret, and then they targeted the avatar. That was all attack move, by the way. And I was like, what? I was expecting them to decimate the rockets, and they just didn't. So these guys are going to move around here, and I'm like, alright, that did a lot of damage. Let's keep hunting around. Again, I could have split them into two groups and targeted the power here because there's 4 power plants there which would drop like a rock. Again, I'm just trying to stall him. I'm just like, hey, clean my base up, Spectre, and he has got the MCV. The engineer is suppressed on the ground, and I realize like he's there, and I'm like, alright, you better run. I thought he was going to die. I actually waypoint him around to capture this MCV. And I'm dropping everything. Spectre's selling up like crazy. I'm just like, hey, I'm just going to snipe down those turrets there, no worries. And he sells his tech center, and I'm like, I got to find out where his power plants are, because he's still got power somehow. He's upgraded everything here. I needed to strike that right away, and it just, at this point here, I started to attack the Conyard. Probably not a good idea. And Spectre still has the spikes. I'm still, again, trying to snipe down these units here just to delay him as long as possible, which is working pretty well. I do have an MCV out over here, and I call the hammerheads over here, which, again, I probably should have called them up there. But at this stage of the game, I couldn't see that there. I thought, oh, you know, he won't. I didn't realize he had so much stuff there, by the way. And then I take this down, and I get the hammerheads out of there. I'm just like, hey, the APC can finish off that. He's got no ground radius. And then I come up over here, and, of course, it doesn't work out too well. Now, I do manage to grab this. I didn't even realize. When I heard new construction options, I realized, oh man, I captured this MCV with a waypoint around. The engineer didn't die, and these hammerheads, they will try to get these structures over here, trying to pick off the power plants. And I'm like, come on, power, drop his power, and he's just placing these structures, and I'm like, come on, and it wasn't dropping, and I'm like, oh no, I'm going to run out of hammerheads. Meanwhile, Spectre, he hasn't got anything as Redeemer, so it's really hard for him to actually destroy anything over here. So, and these harvesters are, now that the tip field's gone, I'm going to order them away. But again, I'm rebuilding over here. He's not selling off his SAM turrets, which is a pain. I'm not sure what happened to these hammerheads. I think they got killed. The last couple got killed on these SAM turrets when I tried to pull them back to this airfield here. So they are dead. They are as good as dead. These harvesters now are going to make their way across the map over to here. There's not actually any tib there, but I don't really realize that. And you can see I'm still trying to build structures here. What am I building out of that? I think I'm building a barracks. Got a power plant down. So I'm kind of half nod, half GDI. So Spectre's a little bit taken aback at the moment because he doesn't have any Tiberium under his control. All the Tiberium's pretty much gone except for the center field. And I have an MCV up there, but I don't have much else. And he's really got no attacking power whatsoever except for the Redeemer. He's going up here thinking my base is here, and it's not. The MCV is actually up here, and he turns around and he's like, uh-oh, where is Green Zero? What's going on here? And I was still sitting here going, oh man, if I make a comeback in this game, it's going to be astronomical because Spectre hasn't killed me yet, and I can't see any of his forces around. Second Saboteur coming out, but I'm like, well, he's going to die. Put him in here, he's just going to get flamed. But yeah, he wasn't going to get away anyway. And I think I do end up selling the construction yard. Really could have used some flame tanks or something like that. Yeah, I just sold up then. And get the Saboteur to go and find something, but he's going to get gunned down with those buggies there. And it's bike buggy here for Spectre. But I've got other plans. I'm actually going for a Reclamator hub. And I'm going to try and get my Marv out. And I've got Orcas here. I immediately cut production of the Orcas because I'm like, you know, he's going this mass bike buggy. I just need infantry and what do you call it? The Marv. Infantry and the Marv, and I should be able to win because Spectre has no tech. I know he has no tech. He's really got nothing. He hasn't even got a tier 2 right now. He actually sold that off once all the hammerheads were gone. And he's going to find this base and he's going to be able to destroy that. I really haven't got much to stop it. There's an APC there. But he's not going to be able to stop or do that much. He's just going to snipe down. I'm like, he's attacking the tech center. I'm like, I don't need the tech center anymore, so I'm probably going to just sell it there. I have got the Reclamator hub down. I'm just up here in the corner here. Still got money somehow. Somehow still chugging some Tiberium and selling off a lot of my structures and getting some money there. And I think I'm going to hold on for as long as possible. This APC is still going. He'd be dropping a minefield there. But I think I'm going to finally sell up this base here. That's my last ground control, and that goes down. And Harvesters, I think I pulled them over here. He immediately makes a beeline up here because he spotted them with some bikes. He's like, oh no, I got to stop that. I got to stop that Marv right now. And uh-oh, Spectre, you're not going to stop the Marv, are you? Oh no, Marv assembly complete. And it's, yeah, you better run. And all his bike buggy force now is just irrelevant because it's never going to be able to take this Marv down, especially with one rail unit in it. I'm going to put some rockets in there as well, just to spice it up a bit. I still got a ref down there. I'm not sure where I've rallied my Harvesters to. Here they are. They're rallying to the center. Two of them have made it. That one's a bit too far behind. He's going to get sniped down. And Spectre is trying to re-tech, I believe. He doesn't have a tier 2. He doesn't have much at this stage of the game. He really does not have a lot. Now, I got the Marv, so I can Marvest this field. I'm filling these Harvesters up. I've only got one ref. He's going to be able to snipe one of these Harvesters down, but he's going to pay for it with some more. No, he's not going to pay for it at all. His Redeem also is very weak because it only has a gun turret and an engineer pad on it. So it's not going to be able to do much to the Marv, especially since the Marv is going to have double NG, one rail, one rocket. And he rage gens there, but he completely misses. And I'm just going to Marvest this field here. I'm like, alright, what can I possibly do? I need infantry. Should I get a refinery? I wasn't quite too sure. He's moving around with his bike buggies, and I just realized he's going to destroy all that. So I just sell it off. What is he doing? He has a ref down here. I really didn't realize he was taking Tiberium over here. And he's got a, what do you call it, an air tower. Now, the problem is the Mind Strike, which he's going to use on me. Mind Strike, I think, is very, very OP versus epic units because it can basically wipe about 80% of their health off if it hits them. It's just astronomically powerful. And as you can see, he's going to call it in on me. So he does have a Stealth Redeemer, or if he hasn't stealth, yeah, he has Stealth it, so he has got a Stealth Redeemer there, selling up and moving around. There's a Militant Squad from me, and there you go. I'm just like, uh-oh, stop. I had the Marv on hold ground stance. I was like, stop moving, and just trying to keep him there. And these guys here were trying to destroy it. He's actually trying to run over my Harvester with the, so you can see me spamming the S key, desperately trying to make it stop. And he runs his bikes in, but he's gonna lose a lot of those to the rocket squads here. And now he's starting to reveal his Harvesters, and I'm realizing that he is on this field here. I probably should have dropped down maybe an armory and got a what do you call it, a sniper team here for detection, because pit bulls are just gonna get like, I don't have enough of them. It's gonna take forever to build too many. If I just have a sniper team here, I can see his Harvesters. I can Marvest this field all day long. And really, once his Redeemer's down, which frustratingly could just outrange my Marv continuously. Then the Rage Gen goes off and the Marv decides it's going to destroy the Harvesters. And I'm like, oh no. And I could feel it slipping here. I could feel it slipping away. He's still got a couple of bikes and buggies left. I had to sell off this space down here because he was attacking it before. There is some tib there. I mean, it's 2 spike versus 2 spike, so we're even on that term there. And you can see I'm just going to continue to Marvest here, sending out the infantry here to stop the bikes from hitting me from behind. But yeah, he's gathering Tiberium. He's got a tech center down. Somehow manages to score his tech center down again. He's got his tier 2 over there, and he is going for vertigo bombers. I do plant down a war factory, but that's to help repair the Marv, because the Marv can get repairs, but it can get better repairs with the war factory here. And these infantry now are boxing the Marv off there, and not the Marv, boxing the bikes off. They will destroy them all. There you go. And he's still got the Redeemer, which again, frustratingly, is outranging this Marv. And it's stealthed as well, so it just keeps re-stealthing and I can't see it. And then he snipes down that refinery. I'm just like, well, what do I do now? You know, he's charging up an obelisk here as well. So I think I've run out of options. I probably could have NG-APC'd something. I mean, he's got no base here. He's just got turrets everywhere. But really, what am I going to NG-APC? I could NG-APC over here, but he's going to see it. And really, I don't have the time or the forces left to fight this kind of a war. I think he's got vertigo bombers up here now, so I've got the infantry, but I'm moving them around. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with those. I'm still deciding what I'm going to build. I think I'm building pit bulls now because I need stealth detection. Moving the Marv out. The Marv has got a fair bit of health back now. Digging some foxholes as well, just to prevent those militants from getting in. There you go. Those Harvesters are as good as dead. And smash, smash, smash. There go the vertigo bombers. I'm like, oh. Yeah, I think perhaps it was a good idea to build these pit bulls because now I'm going to be able to destroy these vertigo bombers. But the Rage Gen goes off. I can't order the pit bulls back, so they just run into the Redeemer. And they're going to be destroyed. It's very easy for him to snipe those pit bulls down. And his Redeemer, again, it just doesn't feel like it's taken any damage. It's still at full health. It hasn't really been getting any extra repairs or anything like that. And Spectre is crawling his way forward. I had to sell the power plant off because it was blocking the Marv. I needed the fastest route back that I could. And now I'm pretty much out of money now. And he's still got these vertigos, and he's charging up this Redeemer, and that's going to be the end of the Marv. He's even dropping a Mind Strike there. And that's going to be the end of the game for me. I just got completely crushed there. But yeah, it was almost an epic comeback there, considering how Spectre had me pretty hard. Again, I think I should have split those Hammerheads into 2 groups, and there was a time where I could have won the game, but I just drew myself out of position. Again, decisions that I learned from against Steve Nash. Even though Steve Nash won that other game that I played against him, it still showed how powerful at splitting the Hammerheads in 2 were. It's just that he had Tib Core almost done. Even though he didn't see the Hammerheads, he had it almost done, and it finished before I could really cripple him. Otherwise, I'm sure I would have. Having a lot of money doesn't make any difference when you have no power and no tech. So anyway, there's that game there. Spectre got 162,144. I got 125,060, so I still got a fair bit of cash. But yeah, skewing out there for Spectre. That was a desperation move with those Hammerheads, and it almost paid off. It could have paid off if I did it a little differently there, but Spectre responding very well, especially at the end of the game to kill my Marv, so that was a good game there. So anyway, that's a couple of replays from the tournament. If you don't want to know the tournament outcome, mute your speakers now, because I'm going to tell you who won. Now, who did I show? No, Spectre, he continued on. He beat Illusion after me, and then he played the finals against Toma, and he beat him 3-2 there. So Spectre took a tournament victory there, another tournament victory, so well done to Spectre there. Hopefully he'll play in future tournaments there. So very good indeed. I feel that tournaments, they do produce some pretty good games there, but I think there was a lot of random in the finals. But anyway, that was on 1.02 plus, and I really hope you enjoy these games, and I will try to bring you some more VODs later on. So until then, I'll see you all next time.